on, 30 seconds off. Different exercises this week, so please make sure that you've got a towel or some sort of weights with you today. Okay. If you haven't got either, don't worry too much about it. A towel should be easy enough to get, because we're going to look at doing back and biceps, chest and triceps today. So the back and biceps exercises, we can use our body weight with a towel to try and get full benefit of it. That's the idea. So we're going to walk to start with. So just open up the legs. So we'll do 5 each side. Good. And some side lunges. Good. Okay. Off. So we're going to get straight into it. Get going. What I want you to start doing is, before you click on these videos, start warming yourself up on that, okay? You need to start taking it on board yourself now to try and warm up. Obviously, when you go out to the gym, when you go and train yourselves, I'm not going to be able to show you how to warm up. I've shown you many weeks in the past. I'll do little ones with you. But to really get your heart rate up and get going, you need to start doing that yourself as well, please. Okay, so first one we're going to do is lunges. It's nice and simple. Side on, and we'll alternate legs back and forth. So, if you've got weights at home and you want to use them, that's fine. Good. And now let that knee touch the ground. And rest. Make sure you got water as well. Okay. So if you have a weight at home and you want to use it, you can have it hold like we've done often. Okay. If you've got two, you can hold them either side while you're lunging. That's up to you to make it a little bit harder. Make sure you've got the right technique though as well with lunging. Make sure your balance is correct, core is strong. Good, 2 down. Work. When I'm coming down my lunges, okay, leg is bending, both of them are bending at 90 degrees, and my toes are up on the back there. Right, I can feel it working through my legs. In seconds. Good work, rest. Excellent. Seconds. We're changing up the move slightly. Okay, we've done some squat for the last few weeks, and we'll do some lunges the next 2 weeks. Just so you get a good variety of skills, ways you can work the same muscles. and rest. So think about Corus Fitness, think about method training, full body circuit. Okay, so interval training. What sort of methods of training else could it be? And what's like a Corus Fitness? Last one then. And rest. Excellent. Okay, we're going to go straight into the next one. This is where our towel comes in. And we're going to do rows, our back. Okay, so towel from opposite corners. So if that's the top of my towel, okay, together, and all the way down, so I've got a nice straight line. From here, I'm going to sit. Did this in the last term. Put our feet inside of it just there, okay, and all we're going to do is just roll backwards. And that's a little bit of core as well, where we're using our arms to pull our feet in, squeeze that back up, and back down, right? If you don't, obviously you can do weights, so get nice and steady with the weights and just pulling inwards, okay? And keep back nice and straight facing forward. And if you don't, you can just pull your back in, pull for a couple of seconds and back out, okay? We know it. So try and get a towel if possible, please. Let's go. Where your balance goes. Rest. So muscular endurance is obviously component of fitness that we're using here. Cardiovascular, there is some cardiovascular in it. You should feel your heart go in and breathing a little bit heavier. It's not loads, but there is some in there. Power, okay, there is bits of power when we're doing a lunging, when we're pulling and pushing off stuff. There's 3 in there. If you're using weight, you can count muscular strength. Ready? Good work, rest. Oof. Sorry. 20 seconds. These full body ones, they're not too tiring or too exhausting. Okay, that's a box size yesterday. Hit tomorrow. It's a nice little break. These are more looking at technique of it. So if you go to a gym, start training outside, more the correct technique. So this is obviously back straight, pulling in so that your shoulder blades are squeezing at the back. Okay. Nice. So squeezing that back in. Imagine there's a pencil running down your back and you're trying to catch it with your shoulder blades, okay? It's that squeezing motion. And keep your back nice and straight. Don't bend your back, don't rock back and forth, okay? So you don't get injured. Okay. And rest. You have to get some water in your breaks as well. So if you have any questions about the technique, or if you're not sure if you're doing it right, obviously send me an email and we can talk about it and talk through it. Okay, last one. And rest. Good work. Back then. Okay, next is abs. We're going to go straight into it again. You know, just going to plank. So nice and simple, working at the strength, muscular strength, and endurance, core ability. Okay. So 10 seconds and we're straight in. 2, 1. Let's go. Nice and straight. And rest. Make sure you sit up for your rest. Okay? Always try and keep your posture straight, even when we're resting. Don't be slouching over. Nice strong posture. Engage the core. Breathe in. Okay. Get all that oxygen back in. Don't hold your breath throughout the plank either. Okay. Make sure you continuously breathe in. Just a steady, normal breathing. Okay, 5 seconds. So straight from your heels up to your shoulders. Should be a nice straight line. Straight as possible. Rest. Good work. Seconds, we're into round 3. Okay, get ready. And rest. Oh, good work. 3 down, 2 to go. We're going to leg and arms to finish that. Ready? Good. One more, and then we're done. So 15 seconds. Get ready into position. Go on. 5 seconds. Good. Excellent. So again, we're not going to mention how we're going to go straight into the next one. So we're going to look at legs with calf raises. Now, if you've got something to stand on, it's great. You can stand on it and just hang your heels off the back and just come up into your tiptoes. Okay? If you haven't, you can just do it on tiptoes. And from there, you're going to come up onto our toes, hold, squeeze the calves, come back down, up, back down. Okay. If you've got weights, you can hold weights in either hand as well. Or if you've got a bar, you can rest it across your shoulders if you know how to. If not, don't, please. Okay. Make sure you're resting it across the back, not your neck. All right. That's big difference. Don't do it unless you know. Just hold 3 weights or something with weight inside, 2 bags full of stuff. Okay, and then just up, hold, back down. Let it go. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Up. Squeeze, 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 squeeze as hard as you can. 2 seconds up. 2. It's only a small muscle the calf is. It's only a small movement needed. Really go as high as you can. Good, rest. 2. So yeah, it's very small muscle. So we're only going that tiny movement up, okay? But it does work it. Can usually take quite a lot of weight as well because it's such a small movement. A little bit like when we do our straps here, lift. Go. You notice I'm not putting my heels all the way back down. Still keeping some tension at all times. Good work. Like I said, not coming all the way down. The heels are always slightly off the floor. So it's time and tension which towards the muscle is constant. Okay. 5 seconds. So there's another component of fitness here. Think about it what it is. Good. Should start to feel it now. Good work. So balance is obviously a big component of fitness in this one. Coming up onto our tippy toes, okay? And really trying to hold that balance there up to work that muscle, using our core, engage your core. Every time I talk about balance, hopefully you picked up by now, I talk about core as well. Core is our center mass of balance. That's what helps us stay balanced. Okay. If you're wearing shorts, you'll be able, if you look in the mirror or if you're able just to see, you'll actually see the calf muscle moving and working. Kind of poignant muscle, just quite this one short right there. Good. So last round, and then we're on to our final exercise. And then I'm going to talk to you a little bit about certain part of the skeleton system. Breathe. Good work. Keep going. Last time. And relax. Keep going. Okay, good. Again, so a little bit of feeling in the muscle, not over, we're not pushing ourselves, but it's about getting the right technique. So when you go and you start picking up weights, you know the right technique. Okay. Okay, last one then. Biceps are on. So towels back in. Okay. Same holds as before. Done these as well before. So foot in on the towel, and from there, what we're going to do is raise up and back down. Okay. Remember, foot's not doing anything, that's just dead weight, and your arms is doing all the work. So straight into it. Again, there's a wall behind you, will help keep balance. Feel free to switch feet over each round. Remember, it's just the elbow joint that's moving. No shoulders, no swinging. Imagine there's a rod running through one elbow, the other side, that's all you can move. Good. Like I said, rod's going through here, your body back out to the other side, and all you can do is just that movement. Okay? Lock it in as tight as you can, but no shoulders moving or anything. Three, two, let's go. Good work. Excellent. 2 down, 3 to go, and then we're done. Side on. Again, if you've got weights, obviously use the weights as well, so you might already be doing it. Again, just make sure you're not swinging back and forth. Okay? A nice stable back will actually help. Against the wall will help you not to swing. Relax. Good work. 3 down. Ready? Good work. Go on. Excellent. One more left. And finito. Ten seconds. And relax. Good work. Okay. We'll have a little stretch off and I'll talk to you at the same time. So we'll do a little bit of legs. Remember, as we're going on, I'm going to do less and less stretching. You should be trying to take on yourself to do some stretching afterwards. Fridays, obviously, you're getting a lot of ideas from yogas and Pilates and Tai Chi. So make sure that you take some of their ideas on board to stretch as well. Sure. Cool. So while you're stretching, I want you to listen. The skeletal system we're talking about this week and the axial part I want to talk to you about today. Head forward. Yeah. Axial. Okay. A-X-I-A-L. Axial part of the skeleton. The skeleton is split into two parts. The axial obviously being one. Appendicular, which we'll go tomorrow. Second one. Switch legs. Again, the axial skeleton is the middle part of your body. Okay, the slide shows a diagram that has highlighted what the axial skeleton is. Okay. All of your trunk here, so from sort of above your pelvis, so where the ribs are, okay, coming up into the ribs into our chest. We've got our vertebrae, so our spine, which runs all the way from our tailbone up to the bottom of our cranium, okay, and then obviously jawline, cranium, that sort of area as well. So this is all part of the axial skeleton. And the main purpose of the axial skeleton is protection. Okay, so you think about it as you're here, as well as your brain. These are all your vital organs: heart, lungs, kidneys, livers, intestines. Okay, so your axial skeleton is protecting all of that, making sure they don't get damaged because they are vital organs that survive and flip. That's the middle part of our body, axial. We'll look at the appendicular part tomorrow. So well done today. Hit tomorrow. It's a tough one. Make sure you got some water again.